On this special delivery, we got a little passports. It's a science expedition. I don't know what's in it. Do you want to take a look?
Yeah.
Ooh, what could be in here?
No.
Alright, so I wonder what this is. It looks like it says ooey gooey sticky stuff. So let's put that in here. See what we got.
There's all those in here. But I got the tools.
Looks like we got a sticker, ooey gooey sticky stuff.
Looks like we got this.
And then we got this.
We got this thing.
And it looks like it's going to help show us how to make some goo. So it looks like we got some cornstarch, some glue. Looks like we got some warnings. It's a safety sheet and rules. We got ourselves some stir sticks right over here. And then what looks like we got glitter. It says it on here. We got a bag. And then we got some different colors. And this one says polyvinyl alcohol granules. We got orange. We got purple. And then we got green. And it looks like this is what we're going to make our ball out of. See?
Yeah, I can open it.
And the step 1 says, ask an adult to help you fill a cup 2/3 way full with hot water and water temperature. The water temperature should be close to boiling. So it's got to be really, 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 really hot. It says time to complete is 20 minutes. So what's included is the bouncy ball mold, and then the 3 packets. And then from home, we're going to need some scissors, a sheet of paper and paper towel, a cup large enough to hold a bouncy ball mold. So it looks like we're kind of unprepared for the home stuff. So we're going to make magic. And we're doing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got some hot water. Do you see it steaming up?
Yeah.
It is really hot, isn't it?
You couldn't even feel it.
Yep. So step 1 was to get an adult and get us some hot water. Step number 2 is place a sheet of paper on your workspace. Work over the paper while completing the steps. If you spill the powder, use the sheet of paper to scoop and funnel the powder back into the mold. So what you're supposed to do is we're going to move on to step 3, which is connect the ball mold by snapping the 2 halves together. Make sure there's no gaps in between the halves. We're going to move on to step 4, which is cut open all 3 powder packs. First, choose your first powder color and pour some of the powder, about 1/5 of the packet, into the mold. It may be easier to have someone else hold the mold as you pour the powder. So let's see, which color do you want to use first?
Green.
Green. So this is what we're going to do, is we're going to then, it shows in the diagram, fill in the mold, and we're going to kind of do like a sand art where we do different layers so that way it's really colorful. So I'll go ahead and hold it, and then we're going to pour. And then once we are done with that, for step 7, we're going to gently tap the mold again to ensure the powder has settled. If there's space, add more powder. There is a note. Do not fill the cone-like top of the mold. If you do overfill your mold, gently tap the side and pour out the extra powder. Okay. So it looks like we are done with step number 7. We're going to go ahead and move to step number 8. So step number 8 is hold the mold cone like top and slowly place the mold into water. Swirl the mold so water seeps through its tiny holes. Safety note, the water may still be very hot, so don't touch the water, okay? So that's what we're gonna do.
That might burn you.
Correct, you're right. So we're gonna do this, we'll put it over here and just be careful. Okay, so, and then step number 9 is let the mold rest, fully submerged at the bottom of the cup for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, remove the mold from the cup, set it aside on a paper towel to dry for another 5 minutes. With the cornstarch or the oblique instructions, step 1, pour a fourth a cup of cornstarch into a small bowl. Step 2, add warm water to the cornstarch 1 tablespoon at a time, stirring between each spoonfuls until the oblique is gooey. It should take about 2 spoonfuls of water to reach a gooey consistence. Add a few drops of food coloring and stir in your oblique. Colorful. Be careful, it can stain. And then we're gonna put that into our water. All of it. Just a little bit at a time first. Go ahead, stir it around.
It's all like gooey.
Yeah. And on our little pamphlet it says that with an oblique, it acts like a fluid until it hits a force, turning it into a solid. So when you add water to cornstarch like this, you create a soupy substance called a suspension.
It sounds like suspension bridge.
It sounds like a suspension bridge. Okay, so then step number 3 is with your hands, dig into the oblique and mix it even more. Test the oblique by grabbing some and squeezing it, and will form a solid. Release your grip and it will ooze out like a liquid. So step number 4, to play with it, knead it, mold it, and let it drip through your hands. If it dries out, add a little water to refresh it. Store it uncovered in a bowl for 3 to 4 days. And there we have it. We have a little, it's almost like quicksand.
Yeah. But sinking much faster. Let's take the ball of the mold.
So now we are ready. We have done 5 minutes in hot water and we've done 5 minutes out of it. So let's take a look what our bouncy ball looks like. Wow! How does it feel?
Sticky.
Feels sticky? Oh yeah, it does feel sticky. Well, let's take it out of the rest of the mold. Whoa, that really is sticking in there. This is part of that ooey gooey sticky stuff that they say. Ooh, it is hard in there. Okay, there you go. Do you hear that crackling? We kind of missed some water on the bottom, but that's fine. Oh, wow. It's falling apart a little bit, but that's okay. So once again, the bouncy ball is adding water to powder crystals form a cross-linked bond that joins their molecules into bouncy polymers. That's what gives the ball its bounce. So we've basically done almost everything that we could from this ooey gooey sticky stuff crank by Little Passports. So which one was your favorite one overall?
The ball.
The ball? Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. See you again. Bye.
Bye.
Like and subscribe. Bye.